Imagine you are sitting in your bedroom at 2 a.m. You are not a soldier. You are not a spy. But you have just broken into the most secure computer network on Earth, the Pentagon. You find a file that shouldn't exist. But before you can save it, your mouse moves on its own. You didn't touch it. They did. This isn't a movie. This is the true story of the man who found the proof and lost everything. They didn't catch him that night. No alarms, no sirens, no knock on the door. His name was Gary McKinnon, a systems administrator from North London. No criminal record, no weapons, no clearance. It was 2002. America was on edge, fresh from 9/11, paranoid, watching everything. And somewhere across the Atlantic, a man sitting in a dark bedroom was quietly inside NASA and the US Department of Defense. Gary wasn't stealing money. He wasn't sabotaging systems. He wasn't selling secrets. He was searching for evidence that the public had never been meant to see. But here's the part no one tells you. The moment Gary accessed those systems, his life was already over. He just didn't know it yet, because in the eyes of the US government, this wasn't curiosity. It was cyber warfare. Prosecutors would later accuse him of causing hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. They would label him a national security threat, and they would threaten him with up to 70 years in an American prison. 70 years. Not for violence, not for espionage, but for what he might have seen and almost saved. And the most dangerous part? Gary never downloaded weapons data, never touched missile systems. What he found was something far more uncomfortable, because buried inside NASA's network were files that didn't list weapons. They listed officers, non-terrestrial officers. So, what did he actually find? Gary didn't find aliens holding signs. He found something much more boring and much more terrifying. He found spreadsheets, Excel logs, transfers of materials between ships. But when he looked at the names of the ships, something was wrong. He saw names like USS LeMay and USS Hillenkoetter. These ships are not in the ocean. They never were. And the crew manning them? The files didn't call them astronauts. They didn't call them pilots. The files listed them as non-terrestrial officers. Non-terrestrial. But the smoking gun wasn't text. It was a picture. On a slow 56K dial-up connection, Gary began downloading a high-resolution image straight from Building 8 of the Johnson Space Center. Line by line, the image revealed itself. A cigar-shaped object, silvery, smooth, no rivets, no seams, floating in the atmosphere. It was alien technology, and it was man-made. Gary was staring at the truth until connection terminated. For 10 years, the United States hunted him. They wanted him extradited. They wanted him in a supermax prison to silence the man who saw too much. Gary lost his job. He lost his health. He almost lost his mind. But then, in 2012, something strange happened. The UK government blocked his extradition. They cited human rights. They said he was too fragile. But conspiracy theorists ask a different question. Did they let Gary go because of mercy? Or did they let him go because he still had the password? Or maybe a copy of that photo? Today, Gary McKinnon is a free man. He runs a small business. He doesn't talk about non-terrestrial officers anymore. But every time you see a news report about Tic-Tac UFOs or Navy sightings, ask yourself one thing. Are we looking at visitors from another world? Or are we looking at the secret fleet that Gary found 20 years ago? Maybe. We are the aliens.